Hi there, Sarah Dybel. I'm a physical therapist and a functional medicine practitioner, and I also do something called NAET, stands for Nambutropod's Allergy Elimination Technique. And we do a very systemized approach and a very thorough approach at testing out blockages in the body that pertain to a specific ingredient and showing your body how to remove those energetic blockages so that your body is strong and resilient around that ingredient. Now, when you're dealing with something as detrimental or toxic as glyphosate, we don't then recommend that you go out and eat more. So you should maintain by eating as much organic as you can and restricting your use of this ingredient in your yard so that you're not breathing it in, it's not ending up around you, and educate yourself about this. So once again, my email will have a lot of information that you can sort through and figure out what pertains to you. There's some really great specialists out there talking and enlightening us about what this molecule really has for implications on our body. And Stephanie Seneff, Seneff, is an MIT professor who has a background in biology and computer sciences of some sort. She has a PhD in computer sciences, and she's kind of just had a major interest in this and has worked with a think tank of several other specialists on this, and they've developed theories on why they think this is such a difficult molecule for our bodies to detox, but really worth a listen to educate yourself as to what's going on with this molecule in the farming industry. And to stop using it in your own environment right now. So once again, today is about self-care. So this video is going to be showing you how to self-care to this ingredient. So let's say at home you're researching and you realize that you've got Cheerios on your shelf and you've been eating them. So once again, you've seen me for the glyphosate clinic. We've cleared you at that moment, tried to make you as good to the glyphosate that you already have in your system. And you realize that you're consuming something that has a fair amount of glyphosate in it. Non-organic oats, okay? Lots of different things. So what I want you to do is go get that item. So let's just pretend that this little glass jar has several tablespoons of Quaker non-organic oats, okay? So we just put non-organic oats in here, or let's just say Cheerios, or I'm gonna say another thing. So a lot of wine is ending up infiltrated with glyphosate. So once again, you don't even actually need to pour it in here. Grab the wine bottle, okay? You can treat yourself for the toxins in that wine bottle. Sometimes you can treat yourself at the end, just the little leftover residue that's in there you can treat. So once again, you would grab the item that you need to treat, and you're gonna start right here on the long bone of the hand, right halfway in between in the soft spot. And you're gonna rub that in a clockwise direction. This is LI4, large intestine 4, shows your body how to let go of what no longer serves it, okay? So this stimulates molecular charge here and opens up the large intestine and all of the blocks to communication that your body is reading in this item that's in your hand, okay? So holding it. So the next point, so you do about 20 to 30 revolutions at that spot. The next point is going to be right where this crease ends. And once again, you're going to rub that in a clockwise direction, okay? So 30 times. For purposes of speeding up the video, I will not be doing that. So once again, as I look at myself in the camera, I can't seem to keep the circular revolutions going, but once again, do your best, and when you're looking down at it, it's like you're looking at a clock and you're spinning your rubbing hand in a clockwise direction. So this point here, once again, it's another large intestine point. It's so important for our body to be able to let go of toxins or thoughts or behaviors that no longer serve it. So that point, so we're right side, we always start on the right, right, go up the right arm. Then you go to the left side. So once again, we're at the left and we start at the upper point. So large intestine, left large intestine point, and you're gonna rub that. My right hand seems to be following instructions a little bit better than my left. So you're gonna rub that for about 30 seconds. or 30 revolutions if you want to do it by count. Then you move once again back down here. You're going to end up down at the large intestine, 1 point. So, and you're going to rub that. So then you end up at your left, and let me move a little bit. You end up at your left, so you find the sharp bone, and 4 finger widths up the inside part of the ankle, you're going to have a point there. So you're still holding this in one hand, and you rub that point. Then along this bone on the left side, so you're between the big toe and the second toe, you move on up. There's a tender point right in there. That's your, so this was a spleen point, by the way, okay? Spleen opens your body up to receiving healthier information. And this point right down here, this is a liver point, okay? So once again, helping your body implement plans to no longer react this way. So implementing better plans, using the fuel or the information of the liver, okay? So we did the left side, so we descended the left side. I'm going to turn back around. So we're going to go right side. So once again, we're going to start at the toe space. So we rub there. Then 4 finger widths up the inside ankle bone. So once again, hand still on here, rubbing these points. Okay, now we're back up to the right side, okay? I need my left hand, so I'm gonna swap. And once again, you're gonna finish where you started. So we call this closing the gates, okay? So really, we can do this with any ingredient in here, okay? So if you are anaphylactic to something, never treat yourself at home. So anaphylaxis is when their respiratory system starts to close off to certain ingredients. That you need to see a professional for. You need to have blood work done. We need to see exactly what's going on. But the rest of us who have sensitivities to things, and especially if you've been treated for it in the clinic and you just need to reboost your system or show your system how to be good to something again, this technique that I just showed you, doing your gates to a particular item that you have come into contact with at home, helps strengthen your body in that moment, shows every organ and every system how to be resilient to that at that moment. So once again, I hope to see you at one of my specialty clinics that I offer. And NAET is done best when people have done a quantity of treatments, because really there's a basic 15 that we love to do on most people who have sensitivities to restore the vitality and strength in the immune system. So it's a systemized way of going through and checking different ingredient lists that tend to affect and derail our body's immune system. And it includes things like vitamin C and B vitamins and sugar and proteins and grains and yeasts and acidic things and alkaline things, and then your own hormones, okay? Minerals, iron, there's lots of things in the basic 15 that we go through, and it is really a great way to restore your body's health in a very natural and gentle way. However, to support yourself at home, this little home gates technique is a lovely complement to any NAET visit that you've ever had. So once again, I look forward to seeing you in my office. I'm Sarah Dybel. I live in Vancouver, Washington, and I practice in Vancouver, Washington, in downtown Vancouver. And my practice name is Rejuvenance. So if you ever want to see me, I would love to connect with you and see if you need a little bit of help with restoring your body's energy and wellness system. Thanks again.